Hello, my name is Nina Fickett, and today I will be making for you a mixed media gift card tag using Grafix Dura-Lar wet media film and their opaque white craft plastic. To make this project, you are going to need 2 tags. I prefer the large size tags. I did not have 2 large size tags, so I took the one that I had and traced it onto file folder paper. And then cut that out, and then I punched the hole where I had indicated when I was tracing using my Crop-A-Dile. So using your gift card, you want to mark on one of the tags where that needs to appear, and then you're going to sandwich the 2 tags together, leaving the marks that you made on the outside of the top tag, and take it to your sewing machine. Now you want to sew slightly on the outside edge of that mark so that you make sure that your gift card will fit into that space. I found it helpful to use the EK 1-inch punch to punch a half circle so it's easier to grab that gift card and pull it out of the tag. I then took some dictionary book paper and some Barely Art glue and covered both sides of the tag. You'll want to remember to punch those holes prior to covering the opposite side. Once I had the dictionary paper all trimmed down, I pulled out my Grafix Dura-Lar wet media film, some archival ink, and a foam stamp by Joggles. And I just randomly stamped the whole background of the wet media film. I do come in and give this a bit of a dry using my hair dryer, and then I'm going to come in with some DIY alcohol sprays. Because alcohol inks will move that archival ink, you will want to spray on the opposite side that you stamped. I am going to come in with a couple of colors, but I am drying those in between each spray. I cut that plastic down to a section that I want to use on the front of my tag, and taking it to my sewing machine, I am sewing around the outside edge, skipping the area where the gift card comes out. I will then come in and trim this down right to the edge of the tag. I am making sure to go back in and to repunch both of those holes. Next, I'm pulling out the Grafix opaque white craft plastic. I'm going to stamp onto the front of that with the Stampers Anonymous Ledger Script stamp by Tim Holtz, using some Distress archival ink in ground espresso. I'm pulling that heart texture stamp out once again, and this time I am going to use some Distress Oxide ink in worn lipstick, get that inked up and get that stamped. Next, I'm going to add some water with a spray bottle, and then also use a water brush to kind of flare out the edges of that heart a little bit, give it some interest, and then I'm going to give that a dry and cut it out. Next, I'm going to prepare the front of this tag a little bit by adding an eyelet, just some detail, and adhere that to the front of the tag. Next, I prepare another piece of the white opaque craft plastic using the same alcohol spray method as I did prior. This Amore stamp is one that I created myself. I'm going to get that stamped onto this background using the archival ink, get it cut out and adhered to the front of the tag. I'm going to finish this tag off using some details such as inking around the edges and then bringing out some pink gauze to use as the top sash. I hope you've enjoyed the making of this mixed media gift card tag using the Grafix Dura-Lar wet media film and the Grafix opaque white craft plastic.